So the Miami Dolphins have finally offered Tua a contract. It is reportedly not as much as Joe Burrow's and Trevor Lawrence's. So if you're a Dolphins fan, that's really, really good news. Those two contracts of Joe Burrow and Trevor Lawrence are among the highest paid NFL contracts ever. So to offer Tua a contract like that would be complete insanity. I'm actually a bit surprised by this news, just because the quarterback market is so inflated and so crazy. NFL owners have actually had conversations of adding a salary cap just for quarterbacks, just because the contracts are so ridiculously high. I think adding a salary cap just for quarterbacks would definitely be something appealing and pretty different. I'm not against it at all, unless somehow, some way, the quarterback market resets, which would never ever happen. So adding a salary cap just for quarterbacks, I think that would be a good idea. Just because the contracts are so crazy and the quarterbacks aren't even top five. Like the Trevor Lawrence contract is just ridiculous, man. It's just really, really, really ridiculous. And, you know, NFL, football, it's the ultimate team sport. And it sucks when other talented dudes on the team are getting these bare bones contracts. Meanwhile, an average quarterback gets essentially $500 million. So let me know what y'all think about that. If they should add a salary cap just for quarterbacks, I think it's something pretty innovative. I think it would solve a lot of issues and it would make rosters maybe a little bit more balanced out. And who knows, maybe teams would be able to keep more guys. It just adds a lot more flexibility and options, and it cuts out a lot of the nonsense. Plus, in other leagues like hockey, baseball, well, I know baseball doesn't have a salary cap, but hockey, basketball, it doesn't have anything like this. Like, there's no salary cap just for goaltenders or power forwards. So I don't know. I think this would be a pretty cool idea, and I kind of want to see it. Let me know. I'm curious if you guys want to see it. But back to Tua. Like I said, if you're a Dolphins fan, you should be pretty happy that they lowballed him. Quote unquote lowballed him. That's crazy. I'm sure they probably offered him a pretty fair number. I'm assuming it would be something like the Baker Mayfield contract, which I think is completely fair for Tua. But if Tua's expecting a contract similar to Trevor Lawrence or Joe Burrow, I don't even know what to say to that. I'm speechless. I'd have no words if Tua and his agent had those type of intentions. Just completely crazy. The screwed up thing is if you compare Tua and Trevor Lawrence, I feel like they're pretty comparable. I really do. Just like skill set wise, IQ wise, it's close. Like, who would you rather have, Tua or Trevor Lawrence? The thing about Tua is he has two elite bona fide weapons in Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Trevor Lawrence, he has Kirk, he has Evan Ingram. Calvin Ridley was decent last year. We'll see what Gabe Davis is like with Trevor Lawrence. But I don't know. I feel like if you gave Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle to Trevor Lawrence, Lawrence's game would definitely improve, but I don't know how much. Accuracy has kind of been an issue with Trevor Lawrence. And Meanwhile, Tua, that's one of his strengths. So I don't know. It's definitely close on who would you rather have, in my opinion. Let me know who you guys would rather have as your quarterback, Trevor Lawrence or Tua. The point I'm trying to make here is that's how messed up the quarterback market is. Those two guys are comparable. They're in the same kind of category, same kind of quarterback tier, but one is getting paid the richest contract in NFL history, and one isn't. And one is getting lowballed right now. It's just, that's why I think that salary cap has to come in and just clean it up. Because, like I said, there's no way that the quarterback market is getting reset anytime soon. I don't know. Maybe if there's a great depression in America, again, that's the only way I see a quarterback market ever resetting. So I don't know, man. It just really screwed up. But if you're a Dolphins fan, you should be happy, because whatever you think of Tua, you just can't trust his health long term. I'm really curious to see how he kind of holds it together for this upcoming year. I would be really happy and surprised if he had a clean bill of health for the entirety of this upcoming year. Again, 3 concussions, all those concussions, man, just scary, scary business. So we'll see what happens with Tua this year. I definitely don't think it's the move to just pay him a boatload. So again, kudos Miami Dolphins. I'm really happy and I'm really impressed, just because most people would just overpay their quarterback right now, like the Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence. So yes, Tua is seeking a deal at market price, according to Mike Florio. He had a quote early on in June saying, "I'm not blind to people in my position that are getting paid." So Tua obviously wants the bag, similar to Trevor Lawrence. To that I say, good luck. I hope you do get it, man. You're fun to watch when you're on point, but you got to have a hell of a good year for this upcoming year. And you also have to stay extremely healthy. Anything is possible. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about this. What do you think about the Dolphins quote-unquote low-balling Tua? What do you think about the NFL potentially adding a salary cap just for quarterbacks? I love that idea just because it's so screwed up. The quarterback market is so screwed up. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. That's all I got for right now. Peace.